Gemini. Hey, yo, song that's playing for you is Beat It. You might be telling the motherfucker kick rocks, Gemini. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if it's just an energy within you or a mentality or perspective you kind of held to a high standard. You thought it was okay to believe in this type of thought pattern or thought process when it came to the topic or subject of relationship, friendship, communication with another, investing in a public arena, or you feel me, like the foundations of your life in a certain type of aspect. You had a certain viewpoint or perspective that may not have been beneficial to your growth and development. From in that, it's like you weren't cashing out your experience points. You were kind of just throwing them away, type of vibe. Now you in a position where you discarded the mindset that told you it was okay to do it like this, that had you throwing them away versus cashing them in. Now you may be in a position where you've grown or expanded ever since you started viewing life from this perspective when it comes to relationships, friendships, ideas, or associations. Whatever the fuck we talking about, Gemini. Or that's if it's a solo battle. If you're dealing with an external party, you might just be telling a motherfucker to kick rocks. If you ain't the motherfucker that gotta kick a couple. You feel me? Motherfucker might be tired of you expressing yourself in a certain type of way or communicating in life or in the relationship or the space you share with them a certain type of way. You feel me? You might have thought it was okay to communicate your energy or just express your personality in a manner like this in this arena at this specific time. You might have got kicked out the club type of vibe, whether that's an or external environment. You feel me? You thought it was okay to go to a restaurant and then some shit happened. You expressed yourself like this and motherfuckers kick you out and they still build you type of vibe. Or it's a situation where that was just a energy that or perspective outside of you that may have came to you and a motherfucker thought it was okay to come at Gemini like that. You feel me? And now you know, ain't no cards. Yeah, you might just be getting kind of cutthroat with people. I'm gonna be honest, Gemini. Yeah, you might just be the one who kind of cut folks. Or if it's a song that's playing, it's Trust Nobody. You might just be the motherfucker that's kind of cutting folks after you realized what it was when you found out what it was, whatever it was. It could have been a motherfucker coming at you certain type of way. Or you might have been the person you might have had to cut some shit with. You kind of, after like sitting back and observing yourself or observing how you carried yourself in an environment, yes, you might be getting more cutthroat with yourself. Damn, I really can't. I see why people don't fuck with me. I can't even fuck with me type of situation. If it's on some shit like that, I can't even trust myself to do this, whatever that is for you. And that might have been something important. And it's like you have nobody to blame but you type of situation. If it's on some self-reflection type, if it ain't, again, you might just be shedding some skin. That skin might be kin. Yo, motherfuckers you thought was your kin folk, they turned out to be just random skin folk. Yeah, again, I don't know though. Yeah, that shit might be weighing heavy, Gemini. It's almost like you just kind of realized if it was on like you gotta cut people off, it was people close to you, dog. Real close to you. I'm not sure who, what, when, or where. But it's like something that you kind of held real close to the heart. You had deep emotions for that, deep feelings for that, whatever that was. It hurt when you came to this realization. If it's not just the attachment to a routine or the attachment to a person, it could be a person. I was gonna say a mentality or a personality. You feel me? If now you know what we talking about. But it's like the fact that it's this is deep, real deep. Damn, it was you type vibe. Yeah, that shit. But it's fuck. If it's a situation where it's almost like if you watching and something or someone outside of you, it's almost like the emotional fulfillment someone has without you made you reflect on you in whatever level of life we talking about. It's like the fact that someone outside of you is happy hurts. If it's on some shit like that type of vibe. Let's say you in a position you broke up with somebody. It's almost like you might have thought when y'all broke up, you kind of had a certain perspective or headspace about the idea or the way the relationship ended or just how the dynamic went. And it's almost like you thought you would be better off or in whatever level of life we talking about. Now it's almost like you kind of turn your head and look back and it's like they're happy. Matter of fact, they've expanded their emotional space ever since they got out of the relationship with you or ever since this ended, whatever this was. And now it might be in a situation where that kind of makes you take a step back and look at how you are, because you might still be in the same emotional space. You might not have changed when it comes to how you feel or how you communicate or how you express yourself ever since the ending of that. You're still the same you before you got into that. Mind you, the person outside of you or whatever you're looking at is in a wider or broader emotional space. If it's an external situation, if it's a solo battle, then you might be in a space where it's like you communicating yourself and you might be back in a home energy or energy you kind of always go back to emotionally, and you realize just how unfulfilled you feel doing this versus when you were doing that, whatever that was. It's like that expands you or that pulls growth or births new ideas. You feel me? This brings new emotions out of you. Emotions you ain't never felt before when you invest in yourself over there or when you live in life like that or when you feel me? Versus every time it's like for a moment in time, you have to stop doing that and come back and do this, whatever this is. And when you doing this, that shit don't do none of that. And it just sends you in a spiral, low key. When it comes to your emotional awareness, the how I'm living is the song that's playing for you. How you living, this is the one, this is the two. You feel me? When you're outside of this, it's like if you're in a relationship, when your partner leave the house and when you're alone, it's amazing. You cool. But when they come back, you're miserable. If it's on some shit like that. If it's just not a situation where it's a solo battle and it's a form of expression or a pattern or a routine you get into. It's you know what the fuck we talking about. Hey, I'm telling you, that shit don't do it for you, dog. Gemini, I don't know what the fuck. If this is a relationship, that shit don't bring no new out of you. This don't bring new ideas, new energy. You feel me? This don't bring new passion. You feel me? A drive. That shit don't spark nothing. If we talking intimacy, if it's a relationship, pussy don't get wet for 9. That dick soft as hell type of vibe. Hey, yeah, you ain't fucking with it. Whatever it is. You know what the fuck we talking about. Mind you, your partner living it up though. They loving it. They got everything they want when it comes to the space or the idea or the relationship with you. But you, there ain't no growth. Ain't no expansion. They ain't making no moves for real. You know what we talking about though, John. Nope. Again, when it comes to ain't no motion for real. Chariot in reverse. Motherfuckers ain't moving. Motherfuckers ain't doing shit that can change whatever change. Whether that's a change within you or a change without you. You know what we talking about though. Hey, they living it up though. You, not so much. Life moving in slow motion for you right now. Might not be something you're voicing. It might not be something you're voicing. Luck might not damn it. I don't know what you kind of express it. If it's like a friend group, an association, it's like it's so one-sided in whatever dynamic relationship party. You know what the fuck we talking about. Motherfuckers lying. If that motherfucker ain't you lying, you cause you really, this really don't bring a try out of you. It's like you ain't got no drive to do this. If you building on it, it's like you kind of building an illusion, or damn, if you give into it in any type of way, it's like you kind of feeding into it negatively. It's like gang type of situation. It's supposed to be family type oriented. This shit's supposed to be love with the association or idea or expression. That shit ain't nothing. It's gang. You feel me? I fuck with that. I fuck with you for real, dog. You the homie type of vibe. Again, but it's like that might be how you feel about it. Yeah, they the homie. They cool people. But again, to them, oh, that's hubby, that's wifey. Type of vibe. And that shit ain't fucking, you might not be fucking with that. I'm gonna be honest, because when it comes to like the expression, how the emotion, that thing, don't shit come out of this that's positive. When it comes to how you feel, or your emotionals, or how you communicate yourself, this shit, and motherfuckers might be arguing all the goddamn time, or it's just some sort of emotional disagreement or emotional friction consistently that has put you in a space of like you're numb. You ain't really living for real. There's no blood flow or no flow in this relationship. If it's a relationship, well, whether that's a relationship with a person or a relationship with an idea, but motherfuckers just look, motherfuckers don't want to stop though. Gemini, what the fuck? Hey, listen, hey, I'm done. Look, hey, we're done. I'ma fuck with you, Gem.